Fantasy RPG Comic Studio. Welcome back right here, and we're gonna be checking out with the Fantasy RPG Comic Studio as we're checking this out for probably for really one time as well. And after the preview for this session from over here, and I'm never going to be looked for a while that I'm not going to be doing for anyways as well. So in my few moments that yesterday I have played Minecraft for about a week and a half, and I just pretty don't know why that I just built some kinds of stuff for villagers like houses and other kinds of stuff like motels and other kinds of anybody that probably to do so as well, that I just eventually made a train station and going all the way to the minefields. But I guess what? We're now in this comic studio, and probably let's go into for some users, the warriors and the mages, and some enemies like those things. Starting with the users could be for this one. So let's go for the warriors that we have swords and shields. The mage could be for some sort of magic for a magic wands like those things. A wizard stick and a magical book as probably to do so as well. And finally, for some sort of enemies like those things, I think this isn't going to be probably like the game anyways as well. There are no props like anything as well, but I'm not sure. There is no submitted sprites ever. And probably that some effects could be for around here for some sort of like this. And the backgrounds could be only one. Great. That was a little bit for some sort of a strategy as well. So let's add a little bit more for one thing that really possibly to do this as well. So I'm gonna be added night cookie, and then we should be able to do what anything and possibly that we're going to find out. So I put here as well. And then we're going to be put it as for the fiery thing as well. For some sort of one enemy. Of course, we're just going to be added for one enemy for around here to do this. So I guess I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be for just like this. So I'll be getting things just a little bit smaller enough in order to burn this tree house or like this. To burn the tree down. Or even something pretty possible as well. He was trying to defeat him as well. He steps up close for whenever that we just try to do, that he sees them as well. Not even possible that we're going to be saying this out loud as well. I'm probably sure that another person has just approached this, and I could not going to be for a try doing this. Whenever that she's tried to talk to him as well, or I'm not gonna be guesses around here. So I didn't see for around his license number or some kind of a little bit for this as well. So we already have anything that we possibly do, but I don't want to go for around for some sort of the effects as well. So there are no effects, including as possible as well, and every for some sort of like those things. Some extra mostly non-living stuff, but unfortunately it was being removed like anything as well for some sort of like this as well. So I'm not very sure with the last video for some sort of like those things. The number blocks OCs that we just originally didn't saw for about this. And because about for anything as well, that the Fantasy RPG is owned by Random Clover. And just have fun. Let's go to the user comics by the way and see like those things like anyways. Here we go. It was probably over 40% accurate about for this thing as well. As I scroll down for one of those things that it's probably like anything in here, which concludes that we're not very sure. That was less accurate than unusual, making stacks of swords and shields and going all the way up and fight each other like anything as well. Even like for its Minecraft feature for around those things around itself, and features around for the GTA reference, such as for in real world of gangs like the Bloods and Crisps, like those things that we're probably to do so as well. Some kind of animations like those things isn't going to be even real, like going to scroll down. But before we're gonna be end of this video, like somewhere for some sort of a little bit of those things as well. So let's go to be browser fantasy RPG. Let's show some spoilers, and we're started up with new thing as well. Starting up the newest that could be for 30 days ago. That some of those comics have been reviewed for the most top things of today, or it was probably like the top things from 30 days ago for around here. So the newest could be for the Levitate spell, which is gotta be not the newest for today as well, that I just completely upload this video for anything as well. And next one, we're going for the hottest things that we're going to be seeing for around here. And it's probably like going to be the same as possible as well. So this is absolutely for the move, jump, slash. The most hottest could be the move, jump, slash. And probably it wasn't pretty hotter like whenever it was probably been 30 days ago, including this, like which side are you, or defending the tower of wooden swords. Or even possible that we're just scrolling down for some sort of the hottest things as well. So what about let's go for the top rating things as possible. And yes, it was the same thing as really yet that we're not gonna be very sure. It was probably looked like the same as the hottest things, and the most top ratings things could be move, jump, slash. Thank goodness that wasn't going to be quite fully for something like stacking swords, or even possible that doesn't going to be for meant to be, as that we're not very sure. Then by the way, the final thing is we're going to be seeing the oldest comics started right here into this first one, and the second one could be how we have so far. All the users so far could be for around the third one, even like some sort of an unknown usernames or some kind of identity. I'm probably sure in some kind of Indonesian word that we just didn't absolutely pretty trust, like those things as well. So I'm not very sure this isn't going to be for just like this, and I'm not very possible to do what I just going to be headed back into the comic studio anyways. So that concludes to the end of this video, of course, and I'm not gonna be already impressed for around here for something as well to browse anything that really possibly want to do as well. So I'm probably sure we're going to be wrapped up for this video, and I'm not very sure some sort of like the new ones are going to be taking over for right now, and that this video was being recorded and around for over 50 days ago from today as well, or anything as well. So if you'd like to check it out of this comic studio, but it wasn't going to be rated as well, but you have to be at age of 13 to view of this comic studio, or an age of 9 to review, or going to be view of this comic studio to check it out as well. So the link is going to be in description below, and the main website is going to be also included into the description to browse some comics, but it contains ad pop-ups from everywhere to do so as well. Now, thanks for watching. That I'm probably isn't going to be having a little bit of good time as well. So that could be the end of this video, and I'm going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you for viewers and mini lads, and for some sort of comic studio users all later.